That was funny, bro. I hope you guys can hear me with this. Okay, so back to the trenches. Back to the trenches. Um, Fortunate is the person who has learned that the most certain way to get is to first give through some sort of useful service. Fortunate. Hang on a second, guys. Guys, it's got a little warm in here. That was funny, man. Que isso, Homem-Aranha? Tá fazendo aí, Bruce? Bruce, come on, Homem-Aranha. Ah, ok. Bye, bye, bye. Bye, bye, bye. That the the most certain way to get is to first give truth some sort of useful service. Fortunate, fortunate is the person who has learned that the most certain way to get is to first give through some sort of useful service. Okay. I am thankful for the adversities which have crossed my pathway, for they have thrown me tolerance, sympathy, self-control, perseverance, and some other virtues that I might never know. Okay. Love and justice are the real arbiter of all dispute. Give them a chance and we will no longer want to defeat a brother sojourning by the wayside of life. Okay. Okay. That one's pretty nice. Everything passes a pair, temporarily. Truth alone remain permanently. Okay. Everything passes at everything passes at par temporarily. Truth alone remain permanently. Okay. That one's pretty good too. When you do not know what to do or which way to turn, smile. This this will relax your mind and let the sunshine of happiness into your soul. Okay. When you do not know what to do or which way to turn, smile. This will relax your mind and let the sunshine of happiness into your soul. The space you occupy and the authority you exercise may be measured with much mathematical exactness by the service you render. That's probably a little complicated. What helped you over the great obstacles of life was asking for a highly successful man. The other obstacles he will rely. No, that's a little too complicated. Cherish your vision and your dreams, and they are the children of your soul, the blueprint of your intimate achievements. Service, sacrifice, and self-control are three words which must be well understood by the person who succeed in doing something that is helping to the world. Yeah, that one's very nice. Service, sacrifice, and self-control. Self-control are three words which must be well understood understood by the person who succeed in doing something that is of help to the world. It will help the world. Service, sacrifice, and self-control are three words which must be well understood by the person who succeed in doing something that will help you the world. No, no, no. That one is interesting. No man may become accurate thinker until he learns how to separate merry gossip and information from facts. Yeah, that one's pretty good. Let's write it down. Oh man, where? Eduardo. Nigel, yeah. Hi. May become a accurate. May become accurate. Accurate. Good thinker. 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 Until he learns how to separate merry gossip and information from facts. No man may become a good thinker until he learns how to separate merry gossips and information from facts. Yeah, very good. Just reading. But I don't know which the five lessons. Okay. Okay. Um, oh yeah, that one's pretty good. No one has give you opportunity. Have it ever occurred to you to create opportunities for yourself? Oh, nice to meet you, Eduardo. No one has given you a opportunity. Has it ever has it ever occurred to you to create opportunity for yourself? No one has ever give you opportunity. Has it ever occurred to you to create opportunities for yourself? Bye, Eduardo. Nice to meet you. Eduardo? Inner self. No. No, this is too hard. That was pretty good. Flock. Have a flock. The reason most people do not like to hear the stories of your troubles is that they have a big flock of their own troubles. The reason most people do not like to hear story your troubles is that they have a big flock of their own troubles. That's pretty good. The reason most people do not like to hear the story of your troubles is that they have a big flock of their own troubles. That was pretty good. Okay. That's a little bit too much. But you forget how successful you have been. Then I pity you. No, I never see a person try to disclose the scarlet letter on another breast that I do not want if they doesn't care some marks of disgrace which would have ruined him had he been overtaken by justice. No, we all like commendations and many of us like flattering, but is that debatable question as to whether the indulgence of those tendencies build character and strength and individuality. I didn't understand a word what they're trying to say here. Okay. He cannot saw thirsty and reapy clover. It simply does not run things that way. She goes by causes and effects. No. Charlie Chaplin make $1 million a year out of a funny. Shuffling walking in a pair of baggy trousers because he does something different. Take the hint and individualize yourself with some distinctive idea. No. The man who is afraid to give credit to those who help him do a piece of credibility work is so small that opportunity will pass by without seeing him someday. Maybe I can write something else. The man who is afraid to give credit for those who help him on the way happen their opportunity will pass by without seeing him someday. Oh yeah, this is even rhyme. Okay, the man who is afraid to give credit for those who help him on the way, the man who is afraid to give credit credit to those who who help him on the way. Opportunity will pass by without seeing him someday. Oh, opportunity opportunity will pass by without seeing him someday. The man who is afraid to give credit to those who help him on the way, opportunity will pass by without seeing him someday. Without seeing him someday. Nice to meet you. Hot heads go with cold feet. He who loses his temper is usually a bluffer, and when called is a quitter. Go with cold feet. He who loses his temper is usually a bluffer, and when called is a quitter. That one's pretty nice. Hot heads. Hot heads go with cold feet. He who loses his temper is usually a bluffer, and when called is a quitter. Quitter. Hot heads go with cold feet. He who loses his tempers is usually a bluffer, and when called is a quitter. Even rhyme. That one even rhyme. Okay, start. Okay. Become the most successful hotel man in the world by rendering more service and better service that his guests were asking to pay for. Okay, great achievements is usually born of great sacrifice, and it's never the result of selfishness. That one's pretty nice. I like that one. Great achievement meant is usually born of great sacrifice and is never the result of selfishness. Great achievements is usually born of great sacrifice, and it's never the result of selfishness. Okay. No, I don't understand. Oh, that one's pretty good. Come, I need some papers. Let me see if I have something over here. Excuse me. Can I have a few papers? Thank you. Okay, we're back. We're totally back. And then I have another great, excuse me, I have another great quote. One of the most valuable things a man can learn is the art of using the knowledge and experience of others. One of the most valuable things any man can learn is the art of using the knowledge knowledge and experience as of others. One of the most valuable things any man can learn is the art of using the knowledge and experience of others. Good, good. Does this room have a light over here? Oh yeah, very good. Oh yeah, very good. But what is the switch for the light? I don't know. Okay. No, I'm fine. Thank you. Okay. A careful inventory of all your past experience may disclose the startling fact that everything has happened for the best. No. First impressions really do count. Dress to look the part you intend to play in life, but take care not to overdo it. That one's pretty nice. I like that one. Of yourself first impressions. Really, really do count. Count. Dress to look the part. The part you intend to play in life, but take care not to overdo it. Good, good. Half the wreck that's still life ocean, if some star had been their guide, might in safely now be ridden, but they drifting with the tide. Sure ridden. Okay, okay. Concept is a fog which envelopes a man real character beyond his own recognition. It weakens his native ability and strengthens all his inconsistencies. No- If there is no food for thought, in fact, that no newspaper has ever published an account of wild drinking parties or all the similar scandals in connection with the names of Edison, Ford, Rockefeller, and most of the others really big fellows. Now, if you think a lot of, if you think your lot in life has been hard read up from slavery by Booker, Washington, and you may see how fortunate you have been. Now, all anyone really requires as a capital of which to start a successful career is a sound mind, a healthy body, and a genuine desire to be of as much service as possible to as many people as possible. Now, there is a sustainable reward for every virtue and appropriate punishment for every sin a man committed. Both the reward and the punishment are effects over which no man has control, as they come upon him voluntarily. Yeah, that was is deep. I like this one because I've been suffering for this a lot. What's going on around here? Like this is not working. Okay, that one is pretty nice. Let's try to have it out. There is a suitable reward for every virtue, virtue and appropriate punishment for every sin a man commits. Both the reward, both the and the po are effects over which no man has control, which as they come upon him voluntarily. That one is pretty good. There is a suitable reward for every virtue and appropriate punishment for every sin a man commits. Both the reward and the punishment are a fact over which no man has control, as they come upon him voluntarily. That one's pretty good. That was deep, and that one I will believe because yeah, that one's pretty good. Your employer does not control the sort of service you render. You control that, and it's the thing that make or breaks you. That one's pretty good. I like that one. Let me save this before the YouTube shut it down, and I'll be back.